What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. Now you guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, definitely gonna want to see this. Now, as we got the whole Kamala Harris misuse of campaign funding scandal continue to develop and spiral out of control in this newest update, guys. I'm excited to get into it. So hop straight into it. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Before we even get into it, you guys, hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button for your boy. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
Get a load of this. We always bring the receipts. It's called bringing the receipts. I always bring the receipts on this program. This is from the federal government. It's from the FEC that oversees campaign contributions. The Federal Elections Commission says that Kamala Harris for president paid Harpo Productions $1 million. Okay, not really a scandal in and of itself. The Kamala campaign spent billions of dollars, but this $1 million payment here on October the 15th went to the productions of Oprah. Harpo, of course, is Oprah spelled backwards. Her. See that? This is her production company. She owns the company. So this is why every headline that says that Oprah Winfrey was paid by the Kamala campaign was, of course, in fact, right. The federal government wasn't lying to us here. The federal government does lie to us. But not in this instance. This payment is legitimate.
But I want to just point out one thing, guys. Usually when you see these payments, why is it such a large lump sum? You see two $500,000 payments, no itemized. You're not seeing what the money was actually spent on. I just feel like this is a scam or a scheme in itself. Right here, you could it's all in black and white, guys. Look right here.
But not in this instance.
Look.
This payment is legitimate.
I don't know.
It did happen. Oprah Winfrey, for her cringy town hall with Kamala Harris, was paid $1 million. Oprah Winfrey breaks silence on being paid $1 million to support Kamala Harris. Okay, well, you all remember this dumpy, dopey town hall. Oprah Winfrey had multiple campaign appearances. It turns out she was turning a profit in order to do all of this. Yet she denies it. When approached by TMZ just last week, Oprah said, no, I wasn't paid a penny. Here's where it gets interesting.
Hey Oprah, good morning. How are you, darling? You looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election, thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president? Thank you, Oprah.
Wow.
So, thank you, TMZ, for that clip. Oprah, when she was called out by many people posting this image saying, let's see, the FEC records show that you were paid $1 million. So the government's lying here? So the FEC is lying? Oprah's right? She has finally had to break down, scream, and apologize for, well, lying to America and explain herself. Let's go to that explanation here. Under fire criticism include the hometown newspaper of Oprah Winfrey, who is now seeking an explanation for the $1 million fee paid to her company for the Kamala Harris town hall. Before the election, Winfrey's Harpo Productions helped stage a star-studded town hall event with Vice President in Michigan as the billionaire entertainment mogul enthusiastically endorsed Harris. Harris' campaign footed the bill for the town hall, made $1 million payment. When Winfrey was confronted by TMZ, she said it's not true and that I was paid nothing ever. Winfrey is now scrambling to clarify her remarks in an Instagram post. Usually I'm reluctant to respond to rumors in general. They're not rumors. It's the federal government's FEC report, idiot. I realize that if you don't stop a lie, it gets bigger. Winfrey wrote that her production team billed $1 million in fees to the Harris campaign for the event. My production company was asked to bring in set design, lights, cameras, microphones, crew, producers, and every other item necessary, including benches, chairs we sat on, for the live production. Oh, okay, look at these $1 million chairs here. Look at that. These people want to be in charge of the federal government. They just do not live in real life.
That's what I was saying. Like the non-transparency is just so transparent. You could just see these folks would have just screwed. They would have sent us straight to the dumps. Thank God for the outcome of the 2024 elections, because you just see here the kind of charades, the buffoonery we see going on behind the scenes, guys. I mean, wasting, blowing over $1 billion in campaign finance. It just doesn't make sense. Imagine the U.S. Oh my goodness.
These people want to be in
This is
charge of
crazy.
the federal government. They just do not live in real life. They do not live in reality. An important reminder that they paid $100,000 for this set right here.
And that's unbelievable.
For this set.
No.
Which I will humbly say, for the Call Her Daddy set, our set is way cooler, and we built it for like $1,000 less.
$1,000.
For like a Saturday afternoon. This was $100,000. What the hell? I mean, seriously.
I mean, if you're spending $100,000 on that, sometimes simple is better. I would have just went with the bare naked set. Like, no, $100,000 being wasted on something dumpy as that. I just can't get behind that.
$1,000? What the hell? I mean, seriously. These people want to run. You wonder why we're $36 trillion in debt. This is why. This is why these kind of people, they disgust me.
I mean, really, we talk about Oprah getting $1 million, but we need to talk about the $10 million beyond. I'm pretty sure it was like $10 million that Beyonce got just to get up there and speak, say a few words. Her paid endorsement, I'd arguably say, was worse than Oprah's, because isn't her husband Jay-Z's a billionaire also? I mean, come on now. It's like pouring water into the ocean. Like, you really need to pay her $10 million for her to get up there and endorse you. That says a lot. It does.
This is why these kind of people, they disgust me. You don't live in the real world. This is why the Taylor Swift endorsement hurt Kamala Harris more than it helped, because people don't want to hear from a billionaire when they are standing in a food line. When people are struggling to pay for a tank of gas, they don't want to hear from some pretentious, sniveling, victim mentality, oppression billionaire that everything's just A-okay with their lives. Winfrey clarified that she did not get one dime from the campaign. I didn't take a personal fee, she said. However, the people who worked on that production need to be paid, and were. End of story. Oh, okay. Oh. Chicago Tribune blasted the billionaire talk show host over her decision to allow the company to accept payment, suggesting that Winfrey should have paid her workers' fees herself. You know, you are a billionaire after all. Oprah's hometown newspaper eviscerates her for making $1 million with Kamala. Oprah Winfrey has been slammed by her hometown newspaper over a controversial fee. This is from the Chicago Tribune right here. Editorial: Oprah Winfrey should not have asked Kamala Harris for a check. You're a freaking billionaire. Appearances alongside the likenesses of mega celebrities like Beyonce and Bruce Springsteen did not work out well for Kamala Harris. The endorsements from the super rich were not necessarily helpful in an election where polls said that from the start, voters were primarily worried about their own economic fortunes. Now, as part of an ongoing Democratic postmortem, eyebrows are being raised at how much money the Harris campaign spent to shuffle Hollywood people into eye-popping $1 billion campaign spend. Democrats are not being spared. Part of the problem with celebrities, they tend to come with entourages to put it in a friendly way, production needs, right? Having somebody with large following simply stand next to a candidate and podium, few words, is one thing. Doing a whole live stream with, say, Oprah is another. Winfrey found herself having to deny that the campaign paid a personal fee of $1 million following some media scrutiny. This is, by the way, complete garbage, okay? So, like, understand, I own a media company here. So I have a media company. This is my media company. This is how I pay the employees, and this is how I pay contractors, and this is how we pay people. I could also take a personal fee to, like, give a speech or something, right? Or write a book. But if you pay my company, I own it, so you're paying me technically. So Oprah's saying that she didn't take any fees when her company got paid. Her company got a...
I think that's the point that that's not clicking in her head, where she keeps saying, I didn't get paid a dime. It was all going towards Still, at the end of the day, when that transfer hit, and we see it, they've already reported it. I mean, the government's report, we can see in black and white, guys, two $500,000 checks and cleared going to Harpo, which is Oprah spelled backwards. I mean, come on, it's clear as day. And she's just so lost. She doesn't want to admit. She could have left that all there. Like, hey, you keep it. We're going to show up. I'm going to put this whole thing together. You know, I'm a billionaire. You know, I'm an entertainment mogul. Why would I not? It just doesn't make, if you truly supported that candidate, you would have done everything you could to support that candidate. But we see where true support lies.
Technically, Oprah's saying that she didn't take any fees when her company got paid. Her company got $1 million.
It's crazy.
For doing like really not that much work. It was not an impressive live feed. Okay, it was really embarrassing actually. So you got $1 million to do a single live feed. We live feed sometimes multiple times a day for pennies. Yet this is what Oprah required. And then Oprah saying that she didn't take a personal fee. It's stupid because she owns the company. So the whole thing is her lying. Oprah's a despicable liar.
Don't get Benny going now, y'all. Whoa there, Benny.
So anyway, Winfrey did a town hall meeting, depending on your point of view, a starry infomercial for Kamala Harris, which included VIP appearances. Campaign reports indicated that Harris campaign paid her production companies $1 million. This is Oprah getting torched by her own hometown newspaper. It's true production workers need to be paid, and that's fair enough. They're not donors, and frankly, $1 million isn't that much for Winfrey, who's a billionaire. Better yet, rather than do such events, Harris' campaign would have been better advised to let his candidate answer questions from independent journalists and give her more of a chance to explain herself and lay out her plans for America's future. Celebrity osmosis did not work. Voters wanted to hear more about what Kamala Harris would do for them. Even PolitiFact is like nuking this story and saying, yes, Oprah was paid.
No
yes,
way.
Oprah was paid. Yes, Oprah was paid by the campaign.
You can't.
Okay.
You literally cannot make this stuff up. And then we got Oprah on the hands like, no, we weren't paid a single dime. End of story. I mean, come on. It's right here.
Records show Harris's campaign paid Oprah Winfrey's company for hosting an event. Not an Oprah endorsement.
This is the same thing.
Like,
yeah, it's the same
really.
thing.
Danica Patrick slams Kamala for allegedly paying millions to celeb campaign for an appearance. She showed up for Trump for free. Yeah. Look at these people. Look at that Men in Black alien. Danica Patrick here on X. Let's go ahead and read. All the events, rallies, interviews, social posts, I did it for free. Actually, I spent a fair amount on wardrobe. But to be fair, I can't twerk, so it all adds up. Getting completely nuked. Make sure that we're following and reposting Danica Patrick.
Wow.
Mean Girls of the Right. Megyn Kelly tears into grossly unethical admission from Oprah Winfrey over a Kamala Harris interview. We'll let Megyn Kelly, who's way meaner than we are, take it away.
Town hall with Oprah Winfrey, it cost $1 million damn. Let me tell you something, people. This is yet another piece of evidence that Oprah Winfrey is fake news. News people do not require the campaign to pay us so we can interview them. I did a town hall of sorts in this election when I sat down with the Tim Walz Stolen Valor former colleagues. Do you think I charged them to set up the set? No, I didn't. Megyn Kelly paid for it. The Megyn Kelly Show, along with SiriusXM. F these. What is happening here? It's just a way of lining your pocket. Like, wink, wink, Oprah, sure would be great if you would set up this town hall for us and we'll pay you $1 million for your beautiful set. And then maybe you could endorse us. There is a report out now that, oh my God, who was it? Which performer got $5 million for the song and dance they did? Beyonce? No, I thought it was somebody else. Anyway, no, it wasn't Beyonce. It was one of these other performers. Who was the one early on in the blue suit? She got up there and did all of her dancing. It wasn't Cardi B. Yes, Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, there's a report that she got $5 million
That's
for this.
insane.
Now let's find out whether she denies it Oprah style.
Yo, there we have it, guys. That one coming from our friend Benny Johnson. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. For those who want to go over there and check that out, I also you guys to go over there and show our friend Benny Johnson tons of love and support. He's a solid guy. Oh my goodness, guys. They say when it rains, it pours, and we're truly seeing it pour on to Kamala Harris. And, you know, we're seeing that flashlight being shined upon her blatant negligence, campaign finances. I mean, spending $1 million, giving it to a billionaire. I mean, she ought to be ashamed of herself for taking the money, but just seeing the way that she was just shoveling out millions upon millions. I mean, heck, they bankrupt the campaign, leaving themselves in debt, 20 million from over $1 billion in donations. I mean, if that doesn't show you what she was about to do to our country, I don't know what will, guys. These stars need to get over themselves where they're saying they weren't paid for their endorsements. They were paid for their performance, guys. Being paid for your performance is essentially being paid for your endorsement, you know, showing up in support of this candidate. I'm not sure when they're going to get on board with reality, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section though. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one. We go.